Revolving rotisserie chicken fire-kissed on a spit. Blazing grills perfectly charring steaks and burgers. Desserts that light up the room, and cozy fireplaces indoors and out. At Redstone American Grill, they're firing on all cylinders.
You got a barbecue chicken coming next? Hands, please. We do a lot of different things that work with wood fire. That's our big staple for us, so we utilize that as much as we can.
That's the goal, is to have that sensory overload. The fire in the rotisserie is just kind of mesmerizing, and it's not like your backyard barbecue. This is like a hyped up version of that.
Located at 3rd Ave in Burlington, Mass., Redstone's stunning space has a big, beautiful marble bar, dim lighting, and cozy seating, whether you're in the dining room or out on their all-season patio. And while the friendly staff and comfortable atmosphere will certainly make you feel warm all over, the fires will certainly help, according to General Manager Tessa Watts.
We have 4 fireplaces going all the time, so no matter where you look in the restaurant, you're going to see some element of fire here, and you're just going to feel warmed up by that.
Executive Chef Elliott Williams is always in the line of fire, working out of an open kitchen armed with wood-burning grills and a state-of-the-art spit, cranking out Redstone's signature rotisserie chicken.
We use a whole chicken that's rubbed with a 26 blend seasoning, and then we slow cook it on our rotisserie. The rotisserie we use here has 3 different types of heat sources. It has a flame in the middle, it has a radiant heat, and it also is a smoker, so it gives you that nice wood fire flavor. The way it's cooked slowly, it really locks in the juices, so it's extremely moist with that nice crispy skin.
And since it's so special, you can find it in several menu items, from the rib and chicken combo served with a skillet of slaw to the rotisserie chicken flatbread topped with kettle-cooked mushrooms, oven-dried tomatoes, pesto, and mozzarella, to the rotisserie chicken chopped salad.
It's that rotisserie chicken pulled. It's got our cornbread croutons. It's got our applewood smoked bacon, tomatoes, corn. It's all tossed in our honey lime vinaigrette, which to me is one of our best dressings.
On the wood-fired grill side of the menu, you can find chicken wings that are charred to perfection, or the ground steak burger piled with short ribs, Swiss, and wood-fired onions.
There's just layers over layers of flavor. You get that delicious burger, that's that ground steak, you get the tenderness of that short rib, and then you get that sweetness of those onions.
The grilled meatloaf isn't anything like the one you grew up on. First it's baked, then it's sliced, and finally it's tossed on the grill for the added essence of fire.
It's that extra layer of flavor. Traditional meatloaf, you don't get that wood fire, that char that you get when you cook it here.
For something even more indulgent, order the wood-fired Cajun ribeye topped with balsamic grilled onions.
The flavors are all over the place with that. You get the heat and the saltiness of the Cajun spice, and then you get that sweetness of the onions with that balsamic in there. They complement each other extremely well.
And if you feel like sharing, there's always the jerk chicken fondue.
My jerk chicken fondue is a marinated chicken breast that we cook on our wood fire grill. Again, it's to pick up that nice smoky flavor, to give it that rustic feel.
We serve it also with Granny Smith apples, grapes, and then sourdough croutons. And then our cheese sauce is a smoked Gouda cheese sauce, and it's delicious. It's served in a fondue stand with a candle, so again, that fire element is brought into it.
And while all the fired up food is great, the top must-order item has to be Redstone's Baked Lodge cornbread.
That's delicious. It's definitely one of my favorite things to eat. You can get either a wedge or a whole. The whole cornbread is definitely the way to go, because even the next day, it's phenomenal for breakfast.
It's good before a meal or as dessert. We brush it with maple butter. It's fantastic.
But if you want a more traditional way to end your meal, try the warm chocolate chip cookie topped with Richardson's ice cream, caramel, chocolate sauce, and candied pecans.
There's nothing better than a warm chocolate chip cookie.
The cookie's nice and soft and gooey. The ice cream's just starting to melt a little bit, so by being able to just dig into it, it's just burst of flavors in your mouth.
And if the fire and the food doesn't have you feeling warm and fuzzy, the chef's passion for his craft certainly will.
And everyone's always told me, you know, you never work a day in your life if you do what you love. I do what I love. Me putting food on the table and somebody smiling or enjoying themselves is all I really needed.